about Revelations, you know what I'm saying? Revelations 12. You know what I mean?
Peace. Here we go. Another day from the depths of Apacolips. Dogs to God's Entertainment. A quick word of reflection, quick word of inspiration. In the mirror of truth, do you think that you would be left alone on saying you believe and not be tried? Good question. You know, he came that we may have life and have life more abundantly. You know, I'm reflecting, and me and my wife were having a conversation this morning, and she made a great point. What would Moses look like going to Pharaoh and asking for a job, for some justice, you know, for some crumbs off his table? You know, especially considering that, you know, Allah told him what to go to say to Pharaoh, right? Yeah. So those of us who study scripture, who believe, you know, we call ourselves Christians, we call ourselves Muslims, you know, what is it in that, you know? So one of the first books, or the first book of the Most High Muhammad that I read was Fall of America. You know, it captured me. You know, it's like 1990, I believe it was. This was before I came into the ranks. You know what I mean? And it just grabbed me, you know, and with that understanding, and with the understanding that, you know, we're taught that, you know, this place is on the top of the list for Allah's destruction if we don't come up out of this wickedness, you know, that we find ourselves in. And I'm saying this wickedness that we find ourselves in because the way of this world has imposed on our lives, and we have come into the teachings of Elijah Muhammad to get rid of the ways of this world. So in the mirror of truth, I have to be like Allah, who's here to destroy the wicked. I have to look in the mirror and say the wickedness of this world that has been imposed on me and that I have received as a result of being part of this world has to go. You know what I mean? And we have to, in that process, get back to the way we were at a certain point. We knew back in the day, we knew we had to eat from our own land. We knew we had to have our own schools. We knew we had to have our own doctors, our own hospitals. We knew we had to look out for one another. We knew, you know what I'm saying, we had to be neighborly. We knew a lot of things. We had to put God first, the fear of God, the trust in God, and all of this. You know what I'm saying? We were clear. We were very clear on that, you know, and I believe that what's happening right now in the world is showing us that we have to get clear on that once again, because this is over. This is over, you know. So it looks crazy to see us talking about this company or that company. You know, they're not being fair, and they're not being, you know, looking out for us. And then we're talking about the immigrants coming and they getting this and they getting that, and we've been here. And come on, man. Has that changed? Has that always been that way? Okay, so what about that is surprising us? You know, Allah came and made it clear to us what our instructions are. You know what I mean? Accept your own. Be yourself. Do for self. Who is self? Allah in self. the collective self. Dirty day. Peace.
Apocalypse.